From having a complicated childhood to extremely weird superstitions, here are 10 things you didn't know about Aaron Judge. And first off, Aaron Judge is adopted. Have you ever stumbled on a picture of Aaron Judge with his parents and just struggled to find a resemblance? Well, here's the reason. Aaron was born in Sacramento, California on April 26, 1992. And just a day after he was born, his parents put him up for adoption. That was how a newly born Aaron found his way into the arms of two teachers from Linden, California, Patty and Wayne Judge. As it turns out, even Judge's older brother John is also adopted. That's probably easier to tell than Aaron's adoption, given that John is obviously of Asian heritage. Anywho, Aaron got adopted by the Judges and was raised in Linden with a pretty normal childhood. But he never even knew he was adopted till he was 10 years old. According to the 5-time MLB star, he didn't notice the lack of resemblance with his parents because of how much love they showed him. That's so sweet. But baseball fans will probably not find this next piece of information as sweet. Baseball wasn't his first love. You know how literally every superstar athlete talks about loving the sport they play since they were kids. Well, for most, they were literally born into the sport and had their hearts set on it since childhood. Not Aaron Judge, though. Frankly speaking, when it comes to sports, this dude had not one, not two, but 3 sports as his first loves. That's right. Aaron grew up playing football and basketball alongside baseball, and for the earlier parts of his life, he was open to pursuing a career in any of these sports. Crazy as it sounds though, he was able to get picky with sports because he was good at everything. And by good, we're talking about being so good. Judge was the star pitcher and first baseman for his high school's baseball team, a wide receiver for the football team, and a center for the basketball team. He also led Linden High School's baseball team to the California Interscholastic Federation Division III playoffs, set a school record for touchdowns in football with 17, and led the basketball team in points per game with an impressive 18.2 points. A true star athlete. One advantage Aaron had that made him so good at multiple sports is his physical size. Aaron Judge is one of the tallest ever MLB players. Yeah, from just seeing him on the diamond or on the red carpet, you can tell he's a tall dude. Only that he's not just your regular tall MLB player. Nah, standing at a freaking 6 feet and 7 inches and weighing at about 282 pounds of raw muscle, Aaron Judge is one of the physically largest players to ever grace the baseball diamond. His enormous size makes him just one of only 7 major league hitters since 2007 to stand at least 6'7". That's not all though. Only a handful of elite players in Major League Baseball history can be said to be taller than him. We're talking about the likes of 6'11" Sean Helge, John Rauch, and a few others. You could pretty much call Aaron Judge a special one. More than his height though, something else that can be regarded as special is his weird pregame superstition. Almost everyone can be said to be superstitious, some more profound than others. Let's just say Aaron Judge is in that more profound category because he has one of the weirdest pregame superstitions. Judge's superstition involves 2 pieces of double bubble sugar-free gum, and he does it before his first pitch of every game. Right before the pitch, Aaron pops 2 pieces of the bubble gum into his mouth and chews it until he makes an out. If he manages to pick up a hit at his first at-bat, the gum stays in his mouth. And if he makes another hit after that first one, it stays in. End of the day, Aaron Judge's aim is to have the same gum he started with at the end of the game. As weird as it sounds, it has proven quite effective for him all his career. So what can we say? Chew away. Moving on, we have a shocking fact about Judge that won't sit well with most fans, particularly Yankees fans. Aaron Judge doesn't like New York. Wait, what? Yeah, you heard that right. One of the Yankees' greatest ever players doesn't even like the city. At least, not originally. To start off with, growing up in California, Judge always knew a thing or two about baseball, and when it comes to the MLB, his favorite team was the San Francisco Giants. He loved the Giants so much. A move to the Giants never quite materialized when Aaron decided to chase a career in pro baseball, and of course, when the Yankees come knocking, he had to answer. But after his first trip to the city that never sleeps, Aaron Judge had this to say to a reporter: "It's too busy. It seems hectic. I'm not sure I could ever live here." You know what? You really can't blame the dude. The Big Apple can actually get quite overwhelming. However, over time playing with the Yankees, Judge has come to love his team and the city that comes with it. Good thing to see he's had a change of heart. We've given you a bit of an idea about Aaron Judge, the star high school athlete, but he wasn't just the high school jock. In fact, Aaron Judge was a high school genius. Talk about a perfect guy. Sure, Aaron always excelled at sports during his adolescent days, but that doesn't mean he was any less impressive in class. In fact, he was something some would call a scholar or genius. By the time of his graduation from Linden High School, Aaron bowed out with an outstanding 3.2 GPA. And that's not even all. At Linden High, Aaron Judge was also a vital member of the student council and also spent a lot of time doing community service. Not because he had committed an offense, just because he wanted to. Judge even once described community service as one of his favorite things to do. He really was a well-rounded kid. When a high school graduate is as well-rounded as he was, it definitely doesn't go unnoticed by top colleges, so a ton of them tried to recruit Aaron Judge. Here's the twist though. Many colleges recruited Aaron Judge to play football. Oh yeah, that's not a glitch on our end. He was actually recruited by a number of Division I colleges to play football, not basketball. Aaron's stellar performances on the gridiron in high school prompted colleges like Stanford, Notre Dame, and even UCLA to hop on the chance to have him as part of their college football program. Frankly speaking, in an alternate universe, you would have known the name Aaron Judge to be an NFL player, not the star baseball outfielder he is today. Luckily for the baseball community, he was able to make a decision around the recruitment period and chose to focus solely on baseball. With this decision, Judge opted to stay close to home and enrolled at California State University, Fresno State, in 2010. Even that decision didn't come so straightforward either, and that leads us to the next thing you didn't know about Aaron Judge. He nearly got drafted 3 years early. For every kid playing high school or college baseball, the aim is to wrap up the education part and get into the major leagues with the big boys. In 2010, fresh out of high school, Aaron Judge got the opportunity and turned it down. Having just graduated as Linden High School star pitcher and first baseman, MLB teams began sniffing around 18-year-old Aaron Judge, but they not only sniffed. In the 2010 MLB draft, the Oakland Athletics selected Aaron in the 31st round of the draft. There was the chance to get into the big leagues way before his peers. However, the Judge decided to take the longer route and attend Fresno State College. It all worked out eventually because after 3 impressive years playing for the Fresno Bulldogs, he was truly ready for the draft. And this time, in the 2013 MLB draft, the Yankees selected him in the first round as the 32nd overall pick. The rest is history, still being written. Just before we get to the last thing you didn't know about Aaron Judge, check this out. Aaron Judge is a car freak. MLB stars make tons of cash, and they all have how they like to spend this fortune. Some get large mansions, others get expensive jewelry, but for Aaron Judge, he loves to splurge on cars. His exquisite taste in cars can be seen from the absolutely beastly vehicles he has in his garage, like his black Audi A7 that cost him about $70,000, his Audi RS Q8 worth $110,000, his Cadillac CTS-V worth $88,000, and his Mercedes-Benz GLE 63 worth a whopping $116,000. And perhaps the best proof of him being a car freak is his Hennessy Venom F5, a twin-turbo V8 hypercar of which Aaron Judge is one of the just 24 owners around the world. This crown jewel is worth about $2.1 million. What can we say? Dude loves his cars. But that's not the only way he spends his money, bringing us to the 10th thing about Aaron Judge you didn't know. He's a big-time philanthropist. Aaron Judge has a very big heart, and this propels him to engage in giving back to the young and the sick. A major means through which he does this charity given is through his self-founded organization, the Aaron Judge All Rise Foundation, which he founded in 2018. The foundation aims to inspire children and youth to become responsible citizens and encourage them to reach unlimited possibilities. They do this by organizing and funding through seminars, leadership programs, grants, baseball camps, and more. Judge and his wife, Samantha, have also once visited young cancer patients in hospitals in the area around their alma mater, Fresno State. What a dude. Which of these do you find the most surprising? Let us know in the comments section and be sure to check out our other videos.